Hello, hello. Welcome. It's your boy, Timu Propaganda, and I'm gonna be setting a few things up, just making sure that people get the word. Am I actually live to YouTube? I am. We're gonna copy that. Well, just posting this up in some Discord. Bada bing. Bada boom. All right. So, let's see if anybody ready to join us. Nope. So we're just going to take this into some practice room for a little bit first to get warmed up and trounced on a little bit. And then we're going to run this in a league. This is basically just Meme City right here. Your goal is to play in a copy of Magmakin Artillerist, 2 in a red for a 1/4. Whenever you discard one or more cards, this creature deals that much damage to each opponent. That's pretty much the relevant text for this deck. So we play 52 lands, which is absurd. And the only other card in the deck that isn't a land is Treasure Hunt. And this is a colorless and a blue for a sorcery that has me reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a non-land card, and then I put all cards revealed this way into my hand. So you slam this. It survives the turn, hopefully, unless it's turn 5. You play this. You pray to the gods of random number generation that you draw a bunch of these, and then when you go to your end step, you'll discard them, and if you're extremely lucky, you'll kill your opponent. Had it happen a few times playing the deck for fun. I've also had it happen where you just cast Treasure Hunt, reveal 3 lands, hit your next Treasure Hunt, and don't do anything. So, this is a meme. We're playing this for fun. We're playing this because I've had a little bit of a hard time feeling like playing Pauper lately. And I just need to do something fun and goofy that makes me feel like I'm not really that seriously invested before I just push myself into this, right? You know, this is the start of my journey trying to kind of make this like a job a little bit. And it can be daunting, to be honest. You just sit there, you look at the decks, you play some matches, maybe lose a couple times, maybe win a couple times, and nothing really sparks you. And then you're expected to hop on camera and do it. I'm not a net decker, so it's not like I can just pick a cool deck that, oh man, I'll just play some mono red madness and farm play points. It just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. So this appeals to me, but doing this on camera can be a little bit difficult. So we're working our way in, making our way downtown. None open, so we'll just start a fresh one. Ecalic. Haven't played this person before. We're on the play. We're going to take that. Now, the thing with this deck is you basically keep every hand. You need a lot of cards in your hand to kill people, so you can't really afford to mulligan. And the chances of you actually finding your combo are both simultaneously really small and really high at the same time. You have until about turn 3 to find it. We play a lot of cycling lands. We play cards that let us rearrange the top of our deck. So you'd kind of just have to roll with it. Honestly, this whole deck is just gamble. Gamble for a cool hand, gamble you hit, gamble they don't kill your guy. It's all just fun. So they're mulliganing down to 5 cards right off the bat. So they're going to have at least a little bit less going on. They're also taking about a minute to decide, which to me is just too long. So we're going to play Halimar Depths. This lets us rearrange the top 3 cards of our library. There's the Treasure Hunt, so we'll just put that bad boy on top. Get it into our hand, even though normally you wouldn't want to do this. This could also be funny where against the Terror player, they might hit us with a Thought Scour and mill that stuff over. So we hit the depths. I kind of want to not play out a Skyline Cascade yet. I wouldn't mind doing some cycling to get closer to the guy. So we're just going to play a mountain this turn. It helps people also think we're a bit more of a conventional control deck rather than not doing shit. They're cycling a Lorien, getting a basic island, playing the basic, very likely to be Fey or Terror. We'll cycle a Lonely Sandbar. Lonely Sandbar. Hitting a Bajuka Bog, that's not too bad. So that is kind of the cool thing about this deck. We get a lot of lands with some really cool abilities. 2 colorless cycler. So we're going to tap this for a blue. No, we're going to cycle the Forgotten Cave. Then we're going to play the bounce land, returning the mountain. The bounce lands are nice because they help us keep a nice thick count of cards in hand. My hope is that they're going to spend this turn filling their graveyard but not really doing anything. And then I'll be able to play the Bajuka Bog, which will stave it off for another turn cycle or so. It's the end of my turn. They're brainstorming. Ooh, hard choice to figure out what card you're going to immediately draw again as soon as it's your turn. Wake me up when he's done. Oh, oh my god. What year is it? Alright, they're abandoning their attachments just like my dad. They're sneaking their snacker. I hate that because, gets around my bog, but it sucks, but it's life. At this point, they're probably guaranteed to have something like a Snuff Out or a Doomblade, so our chances of actually winning are fairly slim at this point. Another Lonely Sandbar, so that's something we can cycle. So the question is 3, 4, 5, 6 if Thought Scour hits both, so they could potentially drop 1 to 2 terrors next turn if I don't do something about it. So we're going to go ahead and play the Bajuka Bog. Slow these guys down a little bit. Next turn, they're going to hit me with the Snacker. We can play the Skyline Cascade to keep that from doing anything. We'll pass. At the end of their turn, we can tap the Boiler Works to cycle the Sandbar and the Forgotten Cave in one go. There's the Thought Scour I predicted. Luckily, it would not have hit. They decided not to do any kind of building on their board before they did that. Or not building. They didn't stack their deck in any way. They did that Brainstorm, and then they did that blind, essentially. It'd be nice to get a desert right about now. Speaking of which, if we're playing with desert, whenever you're playing with desert, always make sure to set a stop during your damage step. Alright, not only do we have the combo, we have enough to do it all in one turn. The problem is they're sitting on open mana. And I forgot to cycle at the end of the turn because I got too much into talking. So, we're going to play the Skyline Cascade. And we're going to YOLO. Oh, no, playing the Skyline Cascade made it so we couldn't YOLO. So, we're going to pass the turn one more time. See if they get deep. See if they get off of anything, really. Alright, so they're probably going to hit another Snacker. Tap out. Come on. I got nothing cool. Just pretend I'm stupid. Come on. No. Alright, well, second Artillerist makes it a little less risky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will put down another Cascade. Tap a Snacker. Always yield. Play the Magmakin Artillerist. This will probably hit a counter in the next turn. If we're lucky, we'll be able to do it again. Alright. Well, then they would definitely counter this. So we're just going to pass and do a little bit of cycling. They'll kill this, and then we'll shoot again. Problem is that I keep advertising counterspell, I think, and so they don't want to go off a counterspell because they don't think they can do things unprotected. Well, maybe I need to actually intentionally... Okay, there's the Snuff Out. Perfect. Still got 6 in hand. That's pretty ripe for another Snuff Out, so I'm not really too impressed that we're going to win this game. Blue-black control versus a very fragile combo with, you know, no protection is pretty much asking for it. This is really annoying. Just go off of the counterspell mana. I know they're never gonna. Should have cycled at the end of their turn. Man, I'm just being a forgetful motherfucker today. Okay. See, this is good knowledge. I guess we can go badink, badink, badink. Both of those are 2 to cycle, so cycle that. Play desert. I already played a land for the turn. Eek! I think I'm gonna lose. Well, I mean, I know I'm gonna lose. Play the Artillerist. It's gonna get killed, and then I'm gonna concede. Maybe. I might try to just treasure cruise to another Artillerist. I mean, at this rate, what else do I got? Oh, right. Another artillerist right on top of my deck. Okay, gain your life. That's actually probably a good thing for them. Yep. Now we can 0 through the turn. Maybe we'll get lucky. They'll tap out. Bro, please. Please just tap out, man. That's the annoying part about this deck. This is what people don't understand about Tolarian Terror. They get to play a 5/5 Ward 2 and not tap out ever. Ever! Like, it's not that I even have to, like, deal with a good deck. It's that decks with Counterspell are supposed to choose between countering a spell or being able to kill you. It's so boring! And then they scoop the match. Because, of course. What I hate about Pauper, it's like, you literally can't play stuff because everybody else gets to do stupid shit and protect it. We keep 3 cycling lands for 2, a cycling land for red, a quicksand, and a Bajuka Bog on a treasure hunt. So, out with the red land so that on turn 2 we can cycle the Forgotten Cave. Alright, this is looking like green-black Soul Sisters deck. So, Mortuary Mire, we are going to play Quicksand, pass the turn. I just realized I don't have any blue, so we are going to need to dig for blue. And also, them gaining life is going to be a problem. A lot of life gain decks these days because, you know, the best deck in the format is a burn deck. So everyone's got to gain 1,000,000 life in order to stay alive. There's my blue land. So we'll play that. Pass the turn. We can cycle another crater on their turn. Tapping 3, a last rites. Wow. How many did he discard? 3? Oh, it's non-land. Okay, goodbye treasure hunt. Dude's like, what? There you go. Pick the treasure hunt, brother. I'm zeroed out, dog. Just, yeah, those are lands, man. You can't pick them. Yeah, but you feel dumb now. That's some funny shit. Oh, man, that's brutal. And there's the combo. So we're gonna play land for the turn. Man, if there's a way to get that back with a land, that'd be cool. We'll play Bajuka Bog to hit their edict effects that are in their yard haunting me. And then pass the turn. Zero through their turn. He has one card in hand. My hope is it's not the Doomblade that they've been holding. I don't know what bro expected to accomplish with that. So we still don't actually have enough mana because he's all enter tapped. So we'll go ahead and one. Do we have anything we can cycle? If I hold open certain color, we do, but unfortunately it requires a color I have to spend. Do I just play my land and then try to do it all in one turn next turn? Probably. 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll just go Halimar Depth. Sure that there ain't combo ender up here, which there isn't. So we just leave those in that order. Pass the turn. In this situation, you don't want to cycle because cycling puts you closer to the hits that you don't want to hit, right? You want more lands in your deck now. There's a buried treasure. This is definitely just casual, so it's not like I'm really playing against anything I have to worry about. They're still down to 1 in hand, and they made sure to leave up any color. So my guessing is I'm very likely to lose this Magmakin Artillerist in response to the treasure hunt. That's the way it goes sometimes. YOLO. Because the guy's been holding Doomblade. That's all they do. Okay. 25 in hand means we're not going to quite kill him. So we're going to go to the end step. We're going to start discarding lands. Trying to keep lands that do stuff, but what did I? Where is 7? Damn. Alright, that puts him at 7, so next turn we just play another Artillerist and try and cycle a few times and kill him. Maybe I should have kept some more of my Ash Barons. He's discovering 5. Hitting a follow the Lumerets. Looks at the top 4, can reveal a creature or land. If they gain life, instead they reveal a creature and a land. They did not gain any life. They did not... I don't know what they revealed, but they're gaining a couple life. Alright. That mountain was really helpful. Red. Colorless. Colorless. Play another Artillerist. And we're going to pay a red. Cycle Forgotten Cave. Always yield. No response. Wait for their response. 1,000,000 years. You know, this is going to take so long, I'm going to forget about the cave. Come on, bud. I believe in you. You alright? I hope you're alright. I'm sure it's just someone at the door. I don't know what they're doing. It's annoying. Alright. Congratulations, bud. You trolled me and you won. So, good job. We're gonna run this bad boy in a league. It's gonna lose. I ain't even worried about it. We're just gonna do it for funsies. Make people go, huh? When they see it. I'm gonna take a couple minutes to walk to my other window. Tobacco addict. I'll be right back. And then we'll get going. Whoever's there, by the way, I see I've got one person watching. Welcome in. Hopefully you can hear me from across the room. Give me 1 second. Take a peek see here. So it's not. It doesn't tell me who talking to yet at the moment, or it does, and I don't know how to navigate it. So let me. Here we go. No. Well, I know you're there. Thanks for coming in. Say hi to my dog. This is Barbus. Hopefully. One more second. Time to torture myself. Oh man. We are going into this not expecting to win. We're going into this expecting to be silly. So let's see how silly we can be. Vinny Torres with 10 undefeated trophies. Most impressive. Seems I've chosen a quiet time for the league. Oh, geez, sorry guys. Ah, I have to remember that I'm not allowed to hum music while I stream, or I can get copyright strikes. Alright, here we go. League match just in time for someone to want my attention. Alrighty. Treasure hunt in hand. They're mulliganing down to 5 cards. I hate mulliganing. Whenever I build my brews, one of the first things I always try to focus on is building a deck that doesn't have to mulligan a lot. I understand that people say, well, just recover from your mulligans. And that can be valid, I guess, but what if you could recover from your mulligans from the point you would have been at if you weren't mulliganing? Alright, Lonely Sandbars. We are going to Halimar Depths. It would be cool to hit a Magmakin in one of these cards, although I don't have any red mana. Well, there's Ash Barrens. There's Bajuka Bog, so we'll go click, click, click. Pass the turn. Next turn we can cycle Lonely Sandbar. Yeah, we'll probably cycle Lonely Sandbar and then play the island anticipating cycling the Ash Barrens. Abjure. Alright, so they're probably going to have a counterspell for my combo. Unfortunate, but the way it is. Alright, so we cycle the Lonely Sandbar to get the Bajuka Bog. Do we bog them now and snag a Ghostly Flicker? Or do we continue on with my plan? I think we're going to continue on with my plan with an eye towards bogging them in a couple turns. Alright, their evidence is pretty hard. They got me. Dead to rights, boys. So the other turn, we're going to cycle for a mountain. We don't have to play the mountain. We can play the mountain the turn that we have an artillerist. Quicksand. Quicksand doesn't do a lot here. So, Bajuka Bog time. And we pass the turn. Try to see if we can get them to tap out at some point or something. And also, we still need the other half of our combo. We don't have any Oh, we do have one cycling land, so we got to make sure we remember to cycle at the end of their turn. 4 mana, tap 2, play Cryogen. Probably holding open mana for Counterspell, because what else would they do? Cycle. Alright, there's the Artillerist. Oh, it would be nice to get them to commit to tapping out. Just do the whole thing in one turn. Well, I think at this point, the only thing we can really do is try to kind of like get to more of the combos so that we can play into this. Another treasure hunt is alright. Well, let's see what happens. So boring. Oh well, this is what I signed up for. Everyone to be playing blue. Alright, so we'll play the Boiler Works. Back the Halimar Depths. Pass the turn. Come on, I passed the turn, please. Neat. Bro, what is yield to all supposed to mean when it doesn't actually yield to everything? That's a little annoying. Aw, man, I should have put the Mortuary Mire on top. That was a bit of a fool's mistake. I mean, we're just gonna do this over and over again, dude. At this point, I'm gonna start playing you for clock. He's just gonna have it, so we're just doing the thing. We don't even get to show off, but it don't matter. Yeah. I mean, it's mono blue. I'm assuming he would have countered if he had something to do about it. Oh no, I have to discard. Oh wait, we're gonna turn off auto yields. I feel like auto yielding to that is a bad idea if I'm doing cleanup stuff. I don't know why. Shadow Creator loses all abilities. Neat. Alright. Do it again. Time to get this countered. Oh. I mean, he's got counterspell. I'm just waiting for it. Man, it'd be cool if there was just something I could do with these lands to protect this play. I don't know. Um, you got a Bajuka Bog anywhere in this? Nope. No bog. Anything cool? Alright, they got it. Alright, so time for the weird ass sideboard plan. 15 in, and we gotta find 15 lands to cut. So the way I look at it is these colorless lands, they're what goes. Except for Ash Barrens, because that one rocks. Alright, so we got 7 more to cut. 2 quicksands. 5 more. We're gonna cut Smoldering Crater. We're gonna want to cut. I mean, he's not attacking, so we'll drop a Skyline Cascade. We'll drop 2 Skyline Cascades. Any Sandbar. Where's the other one? remote aisle. We'll cut 2 remote aisles. And submit. And see if we can scam a win off of Zoom Patrol. Nothing. Keep. 0. Wait, nope, don't do that. And now we're lagging. Come on. What the fuck? Why? Jeez, that's a bit of a bummer. I like missed all of the sideboard cards too. Everything? Just all of it. Okay, sure. I built the deck. Bounce this back up. Keep looking. Zero. There we go. That's looking a little better. Hmm. Beautiful. So at the end of the turn, I'll be able to cycle twice and get both of those. We got Troll on top and Bajuka Bog on top. Hard evidence goes to the yard. Well, the Bog doesn't get anything particularly special right now. I'll definitely play the Bog into that next turn. Cleanup step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, cycling. We're gonna discard the regular mountain. The end of their turn, we're gonna basic land cycle to get a shuffle. Oh. And they're sitting on 2 open mana. Maybe next turn I can get them to pull on a treasure hunt. Interesting. I shouldn't have tapped that. So I could have backup planned to the troll. Yep, blue deck. Because, that's my luck. My luck started before I even got to the game. So now he's going to untap. Unable to screen that. That's cool. Wow. Hmm. He didn't. What do they got? Huh. Interesting. Huh. I didn't expect that to work that well. I mean, I'm still probably very likely to lose this. But still, that's cool. Maybe I'll treasure hunt to another exhume. Fuck knows. Yeah, you picked a good time for that. Shit, I might beat you to death with this troll, son. Now I can start hard casting fatties. Oh no! My graveyard. Like how, see, look, this is what I'm talking about. The motherfucker is playing Bajuka Bog in his mono blue deck. Why? Not to beat Spy Combo. Be realistic. That's there to kill the random sneaky snackers that are sitting in people's graveyards. Make terror less playable. And go figure, a bunch of terror decks are sneaky snacker decks. Like, it's so crazy. Put it on my own creature just to confuse them. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, okay. So next turn we can play Haunted Mire. Lorian. Still holding that Abjure. You gonna stun? And they really want to Abjure sacking Cryogen so bad. Here we go. Ba-ding. Bro's brave. I'm not sure what he has planned, but good on him. We'll use this to bait out a counterspell. I know he's been dying to use that Cryogen Relic so much. Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That didn't work the way he'd hoped. This sideboard juke is actually kind of sick. I ain't gonna lie. Fight off my Reanimator deck, bitch. Oh no. It's gonna be annoying though, because they're just holding more counter magic. That's 2 cycling to go. Hmm. Probably should have cycled those in response to whatever he did to kill my artillerist, but oh well. Oh jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've only got 1 black mana though. Play Bog. Tile their yard. Something that could kill artifacts or enchantments would be nice. Guess we go 1, 2. Wait, no. I know we go 1, 2, and Threaten Exhume. Damn, they're gonna have both. It's a bit of a bummer. Then we go Oliphant. Yay. Send it a message. So not gonna win this, but I'm gonna fucking try. Come on. Yep. Jesus Christ. Loaded. Every time. Where'd Discord go? Weird. What? There we go. Alright, what are we doing right now? Okay, yeah. Do your thing, bud. Alright. You got it. Good job. Congratulations. Alright. I'm going to take a quick little break for a minute. And then I'll come start the next round. You good boy. Yeah, you will come on. You have to. Just making the offer. You going? There's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. My man. Oh, my big man. Turn the noise off. I can't believe a single motherfucker watching this video wants to hear that. All right. Let's see here. Time to start the next round. Time to get my ass kicked again. Although, that wasn't too bad. I dragged it out pretty decent. I mean, they spent most of the time not doing anything, so we'll see. It would be cool to be able to play against the kind of deck that lets me just go turn 4 combo. We'll see what happens. Yep, nice slow Q-tone. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm ready for more. Blue Dog 222. We got an Artillerist. We got both colors of mana. We're keeping. Alright, Clockwork Percussionist, so I'm just going to lose really fast. I guess we are leading with Desert. That'll freak them out. Make sure we put our end combat step. And pass. Take our 1. During end of combat. Get your free card. It's a mountain. Kizzle. Epic Kizzle. Jesus Christ. Well, you know what? Must be Rally, I'm guessing, then. I'm about to hit Bushwhack. At least the 1/4 is okay-ish against this deck. It's just asking to get bolted, though. Rally. Take a lot of damage. Kill an Epic here. God, I'm already at 12? That's a little crazy. Ren resolve. So I've kind of got them walled. Yep, they're not. Land. Land bolt. That's a little dangerous. So can't block. It's annoying as shit. There you go. It's a little iffy. Would have been nice to draw one of my life gain lands. I mean, I basically just either lose my artillerist blocking, or I don't block, I desert their creatures, and I lose to double bolt. I think that's where we're at. Alright. I'm gonna try. We'll believe in nothing. Yep, get your bolt. Cool. Good for you. Alright, so in comes this. Now to figure out some of these lands. I think we're safe to pull the 2 mana cyclers out. Very good at losing track of where they are. And then I want to pull the quicksands. Those are not as good as they look in this matchup. Wait, that actually hits 4 damage? Yeah, that's actually not bad. So we're going to trim on Halimar Depths then. Ochuka Bog's not really doing a ton here. We do end up using a lot of this black mana though, so we're not going to cut all of it. We'll cut a desert. Just get in trim mode. I mean, it almost really does not matter a ton what we do. Oh, too many. Bring back in something blue. See what we can do. Nothing special, but it's how we do it. So, lead with an island. At the end of the turn, we'll cycle the sandbar. treasure hunt. That cycles for a red. That cycles for a red. Just we'll play one of these, get us a red on the table and pass. Jeez. Alright. This is going to be a fast one. We don't have to worry about that. Give me 1 second. I'm sending a link to my buddy, and I'll be right there to do another one. How the... Why would you set a Pauper server to can't invite people? How do I get them to join your server when they have questions? Alright, on to the next one. On to the pain. Actually, I need one more quick second. Be right back. In we go. Yeah, almost desert stonks, but it's a little bit hard when the desert activates after they already do the damage. It's a lot better against things where they can't just keep constantly pressuring you. It's really bad in this meta, I think, though. You know, it's like, it's mainly there because there's almost nothing else better to put. If there was a land that just had ETB deal a damage to a creature, oh fuck, dude, we'd be on. There was the one that I almost thought said that. It was the original ETB deal a damage to a player, but it's colorless. You know, before they made the cycle of ETB tap dual lands that do that, because they always have to make things better. And I was like, oh shit, land that enters the battlefield and kills an X1 creature. All right. And then I like played the card and couldn't target a creature, and I'm like, oh, if I could just read, I would be unstoppable. All right, combo in hand with an Ash Barrens to go get blue. We're gonna try it. Oh, it's a blue deck. No. Oh, there's my blue. Cool. Play that. We play that. We play that. Into that. Untap. Yo, what? Okay. Well, I won. Woohoo! Okay. And we wait again. Don't know what that was about. My perfect hand. I wanted to do the thing where I cast Treasure Cruise, draw 4 cards, hit another Treasure Cruise, and pass the turn, discarding 3. Alright, let's try this again. Zoninator. They're going first. And I opened the hand with nothing, because, you know. That's what we do. So one thing is you always want to play out your 2-mana cyclers so that you can cycle your 1-mana cyclers. Alright, time for Tireless Tribe. Mulliganing to 5 on Tireless Tribe seems bad, because you need a lot of cards in your hand to Tribe, don't you? Red first. Then blue. Thinking. Plains. Spirit. No, Pursuit of Past, so here's where a snacker hits the... Oh, it's a Prismatic Strands. That's actually really good. Because my combo deals damage. Oh, I like that. So we play Halimar Depths. Oh, I've got a Bajuka Bog. Duh. So I can play Depths this turn. Radiant Fountain. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god. Really wish I had more Ash Barrens in this deck. Oh, we're going to be cycling through most of that, so here we go. Yeah, Ash Barrens is the only basic land cycler on a land, so if you want to shuffle your deck after something like that, you have to have Ash Barrens. Wish they would make more of those. Even if it was 2-mana, I'd definitely replace at least one of these 2-mana cyclers for another Ash Barrens for this deck. So we're going to cycle the red one. We're gonna hit this guy with a Bog and send him to the Shadow Realm. Ouch. Then we're gonna pass the turn. And we'll cycle the Remote Isle. I'll probably cycle the Lonely Sandbar, so if we hit another cycling thing, we can cycle that. Oh, we're not gonna, because of my... Nope. What's this? 2 to cycle, so... Nice. We'll play another Halimar Depths. Man... Where's the Ash Barrens? I'm literally not gonna see anything this game. What am I doing here? So we're gonna cycle the Forgotten Cave. We've already played land for the turn, so we pass. Oh, this is gonna be really cool if I had just drawn anything. I gotta admit, these lands put in a lot of work. Like, some kind of lands deck I think is possible. Maybe not this one, because, you know, this fucking sucks. But something. A better win con? I don't know. Anything to cycle or do? Nope. I might have to go back to more cycling lands in the deck. I'm not sure. Problem is that the way they do the whole in and out the graveyard is pretty bad for Bojuka Bog to answer, so their dudes just grow. Oh, okay. Oh, quicksand stonks. Okay. Interesting. Wish that this like oh, okay, okay. Oh, I should have tapped that for mana before I did the thing. Loot faithlessly, brother. Can't snack her off of it, which is good. Mountain bolt looting. Okay. Does he have an instant speed way to get something out of the yard? Oh. That's gonna suck, but whatever. So it's a 3-3 now. I'm pretty fucked. I didn't draw anything this game. This is actually the first time I've played a game with this deck where I've only drawn lands. Like, that's a little crazy. And I'm 20 cards deep. Like, at this point, I'd almost take anything. Like, even a treasure hunt, I'd be able to cast. Okay, well, we're at 7 and they've got 5 cards in hand. So now we have to start playing these things to try and, not die in this next turn. But we're pretty cooked. I'm just gonna say though, what am I doing dying on turn 11 and I haven't played a single spell this game? Like, I just want to know. Like, are lands that good? Because all I've done is play fucked up ETB tapped lands and quicksand. Like, what is going on here? That's my red mana too. That's a bit of a bitch. So even if I draw into... Hey, come on. Come on! Yes. Alright, so we play a mountain. We play an artillerist. That hopefully staves us off long enough to live, but I doubt it. And we pass the turn. Okay, so the goal here is you keep cycling lands so that after you do all his damage, you can untap and try to kill him still. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 14. That ain't shit. Didn't deal a ton of damage there. Wasn't nothing, but wasn't nothing crazy either. Have we played a land for the turn? That's an interesting question. We have not. Dang, I should have actually kept a Radiant Fountain. Okay, I have played a land for the turn. So we're probably going to block, which sucks. No. That's sad. Ugh, and it's a 5/5. That's even more tragic. Alright. Pretty close, but not quite. We at least got to try to do the thing. That was cool. I don't think Desert is as useful here, since all the, he can just make try bigger than that in response. But I did like that Quicksand was able to do something against those guys when they're dirling around. I think... Man, this is hard. Like, it's actually a little bit harder to do this sideboard than I thought it would be. Not because this stuff's bad, it's just like this stuff's all not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna cut the 4 is at Boilerworks. No. We're gonna cut the expensive cyclers again. Start there. And then we'll trim. Alright. See if we can scam a win off of an exhumed troll. That would be fun. Ho ho ho! Interesting. This could be fucking sick. Let's see what happens. Alright, so how do we do this? I don't have a regular swamp in the deck. I should probably put one in. That way I can always hit the T2 troll. So I guess... Parvis, please stop. Thank you. We'll lead with Lonely Sandbar, colored mana. And we'll pass the turn. Turn 2, we can cycle the troll and then exhume it on 3. It's a little slow, so yeah, we're going to definitely want to put a basic swamp in this deck so that we can cycle the troll for the swamp. We are going to hopefully have double big dudes, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so swamp cycling. Red-black, because we might eventually... Oh, I guess we should have grabbed red-green, green-black, because one of these can grab red-black. But oh well. Hopefully they don't do anything crazy right now, and I just turn 2, or turn 3, exhume this fucking troll. And it's sick as hell. Okay. Your reanimation is cute. Let's see what you think of mine. Oh. Oh, brother. Yum, yum, yum. What? Kind of like this. I ain't gonna lie. So now we go... Then we go... Whoop. Whoop. Go to combat. Swing. Bro, it's so cooked. What? This is cool. Alright, enjoy your tribe. Alright. 3 cards in hand. That's 4, 8. If 2 of them are Eidolons and 1 of them is Inside Out, that's 16, 17? 4 mana, so we do want to hold back a blocker, probably. Or otherwise, we just get fucking demolished by a hand of 2 Eidolons and a thing. He can't block this, so fuck you. And then we'll play Howl Marnets and see what's coming up. Bog and Sandbar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy font. I put the red-green one in, so that can go get it, but I have to draw, so... I think I guess we just put that and then these and then treasure hunt. Oh, oh, okay. That was a bold choice, Cotton. Now you know why. Now I know why I'm able to just zoom all over this dude's face. Damn. Go. He is pursuing the past. He is spiriting his mascot. He's got 2 cards left in hand. That ain't a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll be able to play another Oliphant on my turn. Whee! Got him. I won one. Yay. That wasn't that dude randomly playing an island and then scooping the match. Guess I just gotta wait. Alright, let's see what we got here. This isn't quite as spicy. Hmm. We're gonna see more lands. Alright, he is cracking his escape tunnel. That's a nice artwork. Oh, it's new art from New York fucking City. It really is sad because the artwork in that set is got like a certain aesthetic appeal to it besides the ugly ass pizza. But I don't know. Alright, which of these are we cycling first? Probably Troll. I guess it could be Ent. I kind of like the Ent as something to maybe play later. End of their turn, we're going to hit that cycle. I think we're just going to play it smart because that's red and we need red for it. Oh, no, that's right, because like when I cycle this, it gets red. Whatever. Oh, I'm going to cycle one of these for something blue right now. I guess I should have thought about that too. Oh, I've got an Ash Barrens in my hand. Island. Alright, so I'll play out my Artillerist. And then next turn, if we draw a land, which is pretty fucking likely, we can double treasure hunt. Alright, down comes Tribe. But if he's got blasts in hand, then that makes his tribe weaker. There's untapped land, but not blue, so that's a bit sad. This will get countered. I mean, my whiff rate's pretty high now, you do understand that. I'm mainly doing this to look for blue to cast another one randomly. He's thinking. Alright, there you go. Stall, see if we can get him off of not having anything for another shot at it. Like, that's funny, right? He brought in this to fight this, but I brought in all this, which makes this weaker. And this is no good against any of this. What do you do? Oh, he doesn't swing. Not bad, not bad. Okay. We'll play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're a little closer to... We can cycle this for the last mountain to have an untapped land next turn to start slamming Generous Ent, so... As long as we can live. We'll probably end up blocking Tribe if they swing with it, unfortunately. We might actually win this one. We might have a chance, boys. Alright, they are discarding to Tribe. They're not giving it Trample, right? And they haven't activated a escape tunnel, so they can't make it unblockable. I'm gonna just block, bro. Oh, they might play like Apostles bullshit or something. That's gonna suck. Go on, do the thing. You know, I think you were supposed to discard your Eidolons before the Inside Out resolved. I think. Makes sense. Because then it gets bigger and then switches it. Okay? Okay, so fucking layers bullshit means it gets bigger anyways. Sure. I mean, I'm gonna take it. I mean, I'm gonna block. I'd rather just block and then play a generous. Oh, come on, dude. You have to attack. You just did the thing. Oh, Lord. I'm not entirely sure what they thought that was gonna. Ah, I forgot to cycle! Okay. Fine. I'm fine. I still have an opportunity to just do what I did. I don't have any cycling lands, so that's a little bit of a bummer. I did that in the wrong order. They're gonna counter this anyways. But it's alright. Just means less stuff in there. Oh, okay. Do they have any creatures in their deck? In their set? Nope. Yeah, I am now going to cast a Generosent or Oliphant every turn for the rest of the game. And hopefully that's until I win. That thing is a 5/5. We gotta watch out. Oh shit. It's on like Donkey Kong. Is any of these a Bajuka Bog? No. So I guess we'll bring up the Halimar Depths this time. Pass the turn. Oh, the problem is Escape Tunnel. We really do need to start laying on some pressure. I didn't play a land that turn. No, I did. I did. I bounced something with Izzet Boilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so now he can't escape tunnel it. Now is he gonna know to discard the Eidolons in response? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. I keep forgetting. He just makes it big. Damn. Everything is Tarmogoyf now. We double block so that if he tries to do something with the Apostle's Blessing, it dies no matter what. Oh, that's annoying as shit. But he doesn't realize it doesn't save it. Cool. Ugh. Why does that thing get to be 1 mana? Should have left a blue open so I could cycle the Sandbar, but that's fine. Did I actually play a land? I don't know, man. Yeah, I played the Cascade, so that thing didn't untap. Bros on Desperation mode. I am too, though. Hmm. Did that, but I did that. I'm gonna be honest, I straight up forgot I was streaming for a minute. Probably explains why I don't have no viewers no more. Whoopsies. Or my buddy went to bed. Alright, you're gonna need a second for a little breaky brew, and then I'll come back and do the last round. for the last one. Ooh. Here. Feel it. Damn, I feel bad for Zoninator almost, because I kind of just trolled him, right? Like, he was on round 4. He might have been able to salvage that as a 3-2. Ugh. Well, we're keeping. Assuming Gardens. Infinity. Neat. My least favorite card in Magic to top off the round. Sweet. Jund is my guess. Honestly, I'm glad you're down here in this bracket, bud. Thank you. Monster. Well, these deserts putting in some work, but I ain't gonna win this. I had to have like really have seen something by now. It's a little ashamed. So that's twice. Nope. That's just gonna murder me soon. I would have really liked to have seen the combo so I could at least have tried and failed instead of just play lands for 7 turns and lose. want a sideboard. I just gonna do the thing again because that's what I came here to do. Well, look, the combo. No red. Nope. Well, there's my red. Congratulations, bud. You won. Annoying shit. How is that randomly, magically in all three of the packs the same kind of rare? Weird. Well, we'll try this one out a little bit. Something a bit more conventional. I'll be back. Nah. I'm gonna start a fresh stream though in a couple minutes so I can change the description and the. Wait, I think I can do that from here, right? Well, yeah, we're gonna start a fresh one. We'll be back in a second.